Okay, well, I've been with the agency for about 15 years, so I think in that time, you hopefully should learn a lot of lessons from industry and take a lot of cues and understand the careful balancing act that we have to do with this job. That as an agency, it isn't just about enforcing, but it's also about making things practical and realistic for the community that we serve. And so there's a weight to that, and understanding the role we play, and also knowing that we serve the most important industry in the state, and that's both a very cool job to have, but also a significant one too. So not only is Idaho one of the biggest ag states in the country, but really one where we produce some of the finest quality products in the world. Not just in the country, but in the world, where globally we are known for incredibly high quality commodities, but also great people to work with. That our producers are known for consistency and quality, their work ethic. Honestly, Idaho ag is a great place to do business. I would say two big goals. I'm really fortunate that I get to build on a great foundation, a tremendous foundation, in fact. But highlighting industry at every turn is something that I love doing and something that I want to do. And then also
what do you mean highlighting? Like promoting, or just like speaking well good of, or
promoting? But it's interesting. I think you can make this role different things, and I think the primary role for me will be to highlight Idaho agriculture. I never speak for ag, I know that, and I'm very careful about that, but to highlight the incredible things the industry are doing. But also to sometimes, unfortunately, have to highlight things that are hard. That consumers should know how difficult agriculture can be, how incredible it is that food gets from farm to table, because it's not an accident. It's a tremendous amount of work, and nobody should ever take that for granted. So always telling those stories is important to me. And the other thing is to highlight the incredible role of staff, to really talk about what ISDA staff do, and I think creating a culture where staff feel like they are serving an important mission for the industry, because they are, and understanding not only how to do their job. We have incredibly technically sound staff here, and they do important and hard work, and also knowing why we do it. So why do we do this for industry, and making that a core part of our mission and culture as an agency. No, I was. So I was actually raised in Klamath Falls in Southern Oregon, and that upbringing was really, I think, foundational to how I understand government's interaction with agriculture. Unfortunately, it was from the negative side, and growing up in an era of extreme water tension, and knowing how deeply that impacted not just the folks who were involved in production ag. It was extremely painful, but for the whole community. That was a really impactful way to grow up, and something that I've always carried with me, and understanding the careful role that government has to play and how they do their job. And don't ever take that for granted. So I did grow up in livestock production, and then my husband and I have a livestock operation as well. We raise club lambs and seed stock. Oh, Celia is nothing short of an icon in the ag industry, and that isn't just because of her time at the agency, but because she is somebody who's always been involved in production agriculture as well, and been able to bring that critical and real life voice to what we do here. And personally, it's going to be a huge change. It's a huge change for me, and it's been a really long time, and a lot of folks don't realize this too, but Celia is one of the longest serving directors in the entire country, and in ISDA history as well. Yeah, so I think the agency probably has a breadth that would surprise most people. So it's everything from gas station pumps to livestock markets to pest survey to international trade missions, inspecting apples. We are in so many different places, but what we pride ourselves in, hopefully, is doing that work diligently and fairly, but also quietly. It is not our job to make a splash. It is not our job to ever make a splash when somebody else in the industry has a bad day. We do our job as quietly and consistently as we can, and those are good days.